For the first time in VFL AFL history, all clubs have converged on one city for the rounds matches. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Norwood Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match between Richmond and St Kilda. Both teams are flying high early in the season and are looking like contenders. We're expecting a beauty between two sides with designs on going deep into September. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. Both teams expect to play finals and will be highly motivated. So, you can obviously mount a case for either side. This should be a cracking contest.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Big roar as the umpire holds the footy aloft. Nankervis wins the first tap. Taranto. The defenders will be nervous. That's an impressive mark.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
That is going very close.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Tigers off to a good start. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. It's a hot footy. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Rucks go at it. Taranto comes free in the tackle. That's a bit of a gift. Doesn't often waste it. Bolter. Can he find a teammate? Webster tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The Saints under great pressure, fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you for us?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Prestia. He just dropped it. Marshall. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Short takes an excellent grab. Bit of a nothing kick.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
That's not ideal. They've turned it over. He's completely shanked it.
He'd like to have that one back.
Some indirect ball movement here. Henry, Webster running in support. His field kicking is normally first rate. Crouch, Hopper absorbs pressure. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Marshall with a deft tap. Nankervis. Henry looks set for a big one. Steele. Slick hands. Crouch. Stripped of the footy. That's good vision. Sharman looms large as usual.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Goes goalward and he's off target.
That passenger play deserved a better finish.
He's off. Back into play. McIntosh. Great hands there. He's made a hot start to this match. Lynch just slowing it down. That's a strong mark. He's lost possession.
He had prior opportunity.
Rioli. Searching kick. Flostone. What more can you say? Normally delivers. Martin. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Good thinking and good execution too. Henry read that one right off the boot. The Saints should be able to clear now. Crouch gathers in the centre square.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Looking for in a row. Bolter has marked in front of goal. What's he got on offer? Kazitsky got to the right position and hung on.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Moving the footy laterally. Bolton read it well and claims the mark. He's got it.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
The Tigers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. The big men fly. Taranto, he's been busy so far. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Stripped of it.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
It's amounted to nothing. That's come off the side of the boot.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Clever kick. Steele. On centre wing. Crouch can run and carry.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Who's front and centre? And we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
It hasn't been a thrilling start to the match, but we've got two very determined sides doing everything they can to undermine each other.
Hopper on the same page as his ruck.
That's a shank.
He's generally a good kick. Prestia heads them off at the pass.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. The Tigers with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
You get the feeling both coaches will be happy for this to remain a defensive scrap. Taking away your opposition's strength is such a focus for coaches, and both teams did a good job of that in the first term. You've still got to find ways to score, though.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz. The Tigers have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
If I've got my spectators hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement, though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
That's a real team lifter. So classy around goal.
The Tigers have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Nankervis, the winner there. Hopper, what can he manufacture? The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He's lost it. I don't think he meant to smother it. Owens, clever handball. Steele, this is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Away he goes. Danger here. McIntosh. Kicks to space. Lynch working hard and being rewarded. Can they get another one? Marshall making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dow spills out in the tackle. The Saints on the ball now. Dangerous place to lose it.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
On the non-preferred.
He completely miscued that.
He might have thought about the corridor. Turned over on centre wing. The Tigers are bringing great energy. Baker fumbled it like a cake of soap. He ran into a brick wall. They've bottled it up. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Taranto. We've got another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Gets the kick away. Bolter can go back and shoot at goal. What a game he's having. Martin demanded the footy and got it.
The Tigers have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Nankervis has been dominant in the ruck. They're a big chance here. Battle, desperate to win it back. Martin needs to be quick. Bolton, they're playing with purpose and poise. McIntosh drops into the hole and marks.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Maybe he could have gone himself. They've got it deep. That's great play.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
The Tigers are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Saints really need to respond now. Nankervis wins it out of the centre. Prestia, Marshall, King, strong grab. That's not going to work. Short, drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Can he hit a target? Baker. The Tigers are playing some great footy. Martin. You can see their confidence growing. Leaves it behind. They've given it back. Goes laterally. Battle with a chance to run. Well done. Steele. That's an aggressive handball. Misses the target and it's out of play.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Saints just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Steele has it on a string. Honours the lead. Good vision there. Sinclair can run and gun.
How to get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
He's just about kicked the cover off it. Manages to find a teammate.
To push the margin beyond 30.
He's already got one. Now he's got two.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints are putting their defenders under too much pressure. There's only so much they can do when the ball keeps coming in as it is. They simply must apply greater midfield pressure and they might even start roving to the opposition's ruckman.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Nankervis had his measure today. Prestia leading from the front. Gibcus uses the body well. They've got winners all over the park. Sinclair, where there's some holding going on. They're huffing and puffing. Battle, got a fist in. Hill, it's a hot footy. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Nankervis gets his hand to it. Prestia. There was no way past that tackle and we'll have another stoppage. Punch clear. Hopper somehow released the ball. Clark couldn't get a disposal. Kicks to half forward. Gee, they're playing well.
Might be just out of range.
He's got one already. Will this be number two? Wilkie. No easy exit. Steele. Battle. Goes very wide. Webster has found some space. That's skillful. Hopper with the big fist. Dow. He's besieged. No way through there and they'll reset. Nankervis showing his skills. Clark. Steele. This is promising. Windhager. Inside 50 with the kick. Can't take it. It's a desperate tackle. Who's at home? That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Closed him down.
He bit off more than he could chew there. It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Struck it well, no problems there.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Saints have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Nankervis wins it. Taranto drives it inside the forward 50. Bolter, too big, too strong, too good.
He'll have to give it his all.
He's kicked it high. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
Goal coming up. Oh, well, it should have been.
That's a waste. Lucky it's not close on the scoreboard.
Wanganeen Malira brings it back in. Quality delivery by foot. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Wilkie with a chance to relieve the pressure. Howard on a lead. Sets up a foot race. Steele all on his own. The Saints might be able to start something. The kick was centimetre perfect. What can they generate? Bolter takes an excellent grab. Looking to extend this margin. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Wanganeen Malira didn't need to be asked twice. That's come off the instep.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
I've liked his game today. Oh, what about that for a mark?
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Danger here. Howard is hard to beat one-on-one. He doesn't waste many. The Tigers have all the answers. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Tigers will want to avoid going into their shells because that's what could make them vulnerable. They've been clearly the better side for three quarters, and all they need to do is maintain that intensity and victory will be theirs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
How will the umpire see this? They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Nankervis, neither side able to clear the footy. Good ruck work. Steele has been a shining light. Butler. What a hand pass. Marshall, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Windhager has found some space. Sharman is a beacon in that forward line.
If you can steer this one through, you just never know.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
They haven't thrown the towel in, that's for sure. There's still plenty of fight left in them.
They've pulled a couple back now, but still plenty to do if they're to get back into this one. The big men fly. Hopper. He'll feel that one.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Can he be the fire starter? Good thinking and good execution too. Just has to hit a target. Prestia couldn't quite. Terrific forward pressure. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Clark, desperate defence. They'll need to be more careful than that. cops some unwanted attention. We've got another stoppage. Marshall wins the tap. Crouch. Ball spills free in the tackle.
Gone! Caught napping in a dangerous spot. Would be an understatement to say they need this.
The Saints haven't thrown the towel in.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Away he goes. He's suddenly a popular man.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
It'd be great to see both sides play a more adventurous brand of footy and go after the game. It's been a little dull today.
Deep in defence. Needs to be precise. Hill kicks it goal, and it's there. Here they come.
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Saints haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Marshall slaps it out. Clark, Steele, takes the hand pass. Terrific tackle. Hill, Owens, set sail for home, and he has delivered.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Tigers haven't put this to bed yet. Marshall gets his hand to it. Crouch. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Saints will have one eye on the clock. Nankervis is giving him a bath. Ross absorbs the pressure. We'll have another ball up. Marshall wins it down. Prestia. He'll be sore in the morning.
That's holding the footy.
Dishes it off. Crouch. The Saints finishing strongly. Marshall had it and lost it. He's set upon. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Rucks go at it. It's a tough game. Steele, Marshall, they cannot keep him quiet. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal. Deliberate! A few people letting the umpire know what they think of that. Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints with 5 on the bounce and playing irresistible footy. That might have been dropping the ball. He's under close attention. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Nankervis has been dominant in the ruck. Taranto, so influential today. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Ignoring the corridor for now. Nankervis got to the right position and hung on. That's an impressive mark.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. That's it. Nothing much to choose between the teams today. It's been absorbing. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
Listening head and skin, and where we are,